there is a new faculty growing, creating a lot of attention amongst the medical world, also among the high-tech world, and it's called quantum physics, quantum medicine. And in order to understand phenomena which are based on informational, on frequency-based medicine, we would have to open a new faculty in order to understand those phenomena and also to investigate them and to find proof. And this is the big problem now in our society, that we are limited by our rules and policies, which we made ourselves. And in terms of medicine, this is the problem with Newton's physics, because, like I said, we already run into a wall, because there are a lot of things which we cannot explain anymore by using the pretty much outdated terms and policies which are still in place when it comes to study designs and all that, you know. I mean, you know, in the medical world, everything is based on studies, and those studies have to be performed according to a certain term and policy in order to, this clinical, controlled, double-blind, sham, whatever, you know, those terms, you are pretty much aware of this. There is one interesting topic and modality which is not part yet of the valid study design, and it is implementing the environment. So that's pretty interesting, especially, you know, when it comes to the, when you look at the changes, what happens within the last 20, 30 years in our environment. We got a lot of changes around us. We got a lot of additional information around us based on all these smartphones, on all these computers, GPS and stuff like that, which may in fact have an impact on all these studies. And this is the problem I have with classical medicine right now, because if we look at a study with 20, 30, 50 people, the environment in which the study is done is mostly not part of a study. And that, in my opinion, will not show the decent results at the end. And that's why we always hear these news in the press when a medication which was previously approved then suddenly doesn't show the efficiency, or we have to face side effects which were not, which couldn't be predicted, in my opinion, because the environment was not part of the study. So I think in the future, if we want to do good studies, we also have to involve a controlled environment. You know, the perfect would be a so-called zero field environment. So this is an environment which is not affected by any external information. The problem is, we as human beings and animals, they cannot survive in a zero field. Maybe for a couple of days, yes, but we even after 1 hour, our body already starts to deteriorate. Measurably not, but you know, it's actually what happens. So there's a lot of question marks when you come from holistic medicine, which is not yet implemented in classical medicine, but time will show, and there's a lot of things going on, a lot of development. I think in the next 10, 20 years, we will hear some very interesting new facts about what was wrong in the past and what's going to be new and better in the future.